Hello friends, welcome to EduTap. I am Prakash. I am a company secretary and a law graduate, and I welcome you all in an important session in which we are going to discuss the MCQs related to part 4th of our Indian Constitution. So in this series we have already conducted the previous parts of our Indian Constitution. So today we are going to discuss the important MCQs related to part 4th of our Indian Constitution. So without wasting time, let's proceed to the content. But before that friends, as you already know that we have launched a course to practice 5000 plus MCQs for those who have been preparing for SEBI Grade A Legal Officer examination. So basically this MCQ course will be relevant for both phase 1 as well as phase 2, and that to paper 2 of legal officer examination. The reason of launching this course, that being a law graduate you have already covered more than 90% of the syllabus mentioned in the examination of SEBI Grade A Legal Officer exam. So that is why students have been requesting us, so that sir please launch this course, MCQ course. We do not have access of any MCQ course, so that is why on the request of aspirants, on the request of students who have been preparing this for this examination, we have launched this course. So in this course you will get the chapter wise MCQs, the chapters which are mentioned in the syllabus of this examination. So you will get the chapter wise MCQs of all the components of your syllabus, right? So but we are also providing free 500 plus MCQs. For that you do not need to pay anything, right? So let's proceed. And one more thing friends, if you are new here, then do subscribe our YouTube channel and also our Telegram channel to get the latest updates as well as the PDF of our YouTube session. So let's proceed with today's content. So if we talk about question number first, so question number first is, which one of the following directive principle is Gandhian? So basically the question is, which one of the directive principle is based on Gandhian ideology, right? So your options are protection of workers, especially children, equal pay for equal work for both men and women, organization of village panchayats as effective units of local self-government, then right to work, to education and to public assistance, then last but not the least, to raise the level of nutrition and the standard of living. Which of the following is the correct answer? You have to tell, guys. You have to participate in the session. You have to actively participate, because this is going to be a very fruitful exercise for you. When you will appear for your actual examination, then you will see the difference, right? So basically these sessions are conducted so that you can make all the mistakes here itself and you can gain a lot of knowledge from here, right? So that is why you have to participate despite of the fact that you do not know the answer. Just make a blind guess. Don't worry, we do not have a negative provision, the marking, the provision of negative marking here, so you can participate easily and without any hesitation. So what can be the right answer for question number first? So the right answer for question number first is option number C, that is organization of village panchayats as effective units of local self-government. So basically this DPSP is based on the Gandhian ideology, right? If we see the explanation, so here you can see the explanation, that is directives based on Gandhian principles. So these are mentioned under article 40, 43, 43B, article 46, article 47 and article 48. So you can read this explanation in detail. This is going to be helpful for your upcoming examination. Now let's move to question number second. So if we talk about question number second, so question number second is, the directive principles of state policy included in the Constitution of India have been inspired by the Constitution. So basically from which Constitution the DPSP is inspired, right? So what is the right answer for question number second? Your options are USA, Ireland, Canada, Australia and Germany. So what is the right answer? You have to participate, as I have already told you earlier. So the right answer for question number second is B, that is it is inspired from the Constitution of Ireland, right? So here you can see the concept of directive principles of state policy was borrowed from the Irish Constitution. While most of the fundamental rights are negative obligations on the state, DPSPs, that is directive principles of state policies, are positive obligations on the state, though not enforceable in a court of law, right? So I hope you got it. Now let's move to the question number third then. So if we talk about question number third, so question number third is, separation of the judiciary from the executive is enjoined by which of the following you can say the component of our Indian Constitution? So your options are preamble, directive principles of state policy, 7th schedule, judicial decision or fundamental duties. So what is the right answer for question number third? So right answer for question number third is option number B, that is directive principles of state policy. So if we talk about Article 50, so Article 50 state that states shall take steps to separate the judiciary from the executive. So basically it is a part of Article 50, which in turn the part of directive principle of state policy. That is why B is the right answer here. So I hope you are getting the clarity. Now let's move to the question number fourth. So the question number fourth is, which of the following is not a directive principle of the state policy? So basically question is, which of the following is not a DPSP, right? So your options are to raise the level of nutrition, to develop the scientific temper, to promote economic interest of weaker sections, to separate the judiciary from the executive, to organize village panchayats as units of self-government. So what can be the right answer, friends? The right answer is option number B, that is to develop the scientific temper. Then we have read somewhere this concept, that is to develop the scientific temper, where it is mentioned. So it is mentioned under our fundamental duties, right? So here you can read the explanation. Then in the 42nd amendment in 1976, Article 51A clause H was added under the fundamental duties, that states it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to develop scientific temper, humanism and the spirit of inquiry and reform. Friends, for any law related exam, for any legal related exam, you have to have idea in quite, you can say, you have to have a clear idea about the provisions related to preamble, fundamental rights, fundamental duties and DPSP, because this kind of a statement is given in your question and sometimes you get confused that where this statement falls or where this provision is related to. So you have to have clear idea about these four components of our Indian Constitution. Now let's move to the question number 5th. So if we talk about question number 5th, so question number 5th is, which of the following articles consist of equal pay for equal work for men and women, right? So your options are Article 31, Article 39A, Article 31, again here it is repeating, you can consider it Article 30, Article 43 and Article 39. So what is the right answer? The right answer for question number 5th is option number E, that is Article 39. So being a law graduate, you are expected to have idea about the important article of our Indian Constitution as well as the section of different legislation, right? So you have to have idea. These kind of questions are frequently asked in SEBI examination. So you have to have idea about the important provisions, important sections, important articles of our Indian Constitution. So Article 39, the state shall in particular direct its policies towards securing right to an adequate means of livelihood to all the citizens and equal pay for equal work for both men and women, right? Article 39 consists of other things also, but here I have mentioned only 2 things. So this you have to search what other things under Article 39 is mentioned and you have to comment that in the comment box, right? So this is your homework kind of, that you have to identify the other provisions under Article 39 of our Indian Constitution and you have to follow, you have to fulfill the homework. This you make the duty, right, that you have to fulfill that, because this will increase your willpower, this will increase your commitment towards this examination. Now let's move to question number 6. So if we talk about question number 6, so which article of Indian Constitution states about uniform civil code, a very important topic which have been in news frequently, right? So you have to have idea about the uniform civil code provisions mentioned in the Indian Constitution. So your options are Article 48, Article 44, Article 42, Article 49 and Article 46. So what is the right answer? Right answer is option number B, that is Article 44. So you have to have idea about this provision. This is very important provision. So Article 44 states secure for all citizens a uniform civil code throughout the country, right? So basically I give you a trick to remember this provision, since we are talking about uniform civil code, right? So here you can remember that 44, 4 and 4 are equal, right? So basically this is the provision related to uniform civil code. Here we are talking about uniformity, and 4 and 4 are uniform, that is they are same. That is why this is mentioned in here, uniform civil code. So by making these kind of cheat codes, you have to remember the provision, since simply reading and remembering the provisions and mugging up of the provisions are not is not an easy task, right? So you have to develop some kind of cheat codes through which you can remember important provisions, important articles, and important sections. So this is kind of one cheat code which I have given you, right? Then now let's move to question number 7. So question number 7 is, which of the new DPSP was added to the Constitution through the 42nd Amendment Act? Right? So your options are to promote equal justice and to provide free legal aid to the poor, to promote international peace and security between nations, state need to minimize inequalities in income, status, facilities and opportunities. Option number D is prohibit the consumption of intoxicating drinks and drugs. And option number E is to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. So which one of the following is the right answer for question number 7? So the right answer is option number A, that is to promote equal justice and to provide free legal aid to the poor, right? So as per 42nd amendment, 4 DPSPs were added. So this you have to remember that sometimes question appear in your examination that which of the following has been added as according to 42nd Amendment Act. So that you have to have idea about, right? So the 4 DPSPs which were added through 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act, so they were to secure opportunities for the healthy development of children, number first. Number second is to promote equal justice and to provide free legal aid to the poor. Number third is to take steps to secure the participation of workers in the management of industries. And last but not the least, to protect and improve the environment and to safeguard forest and wildlife. So these 4 DPSPs were introduced through the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act. So this you have to remember. Then now let's move to question number 8. So question number 8 is, the enforcement of directive principles depends most on, your options are the President, the court, resources available to the government, Chief Justice of India or public cooperation. So basically the enforcement of directive principle depends most on which of the following. So what can be the right answer for this question? This question you can easily answer if you know the concept behind, the idea behind the directive principles. So you do not need to have a special idea or do not need to have the knowledge of provision to solve this question. So what can be the right answer? The right answer is option number C, that is resources available to the government. So the directive principles are asserted to be fundamental in the governance of the country. They are not legally enforceable and depends on the resources available to the government, right? If government will have resource, then they will definitely implement this directive principle of state policy, because it is a kind of instruction to state to the government basically to implement in the welfare of the people of society. So this was the question number 8. So let's move to question number 9. So question number 9 is, who described the directive principles and fundamental rights as the conscience of the Constitution? This question is also very recurring in nature in the examination. So what is the right answer for question number 9? Your options are Ernest Baker. Your options are Ernest Baker. Second is Granville Austin. Third is Professor Vieira. Then fourth is Ivor Jennings, and fifth is Katie Shah. So what is the right answer? So the right answer for question number 9 is option number B, that is Granville Austin. So this statement you have to remember, right? So the directive principles and the fundamental rights have been described as the conscience of the Constitution by Granville Austin. So this you have to remember, because this is a very important statement if we talk about from the examination point of view, right? So this was the question number 9. Now let's move to the question number 10th. So the question number 10th is, which article of the Indian Constitution casts a duty on the state to apply DPSP in making laws? So which of the following article is that? Your options are Article 35, Article 36, Article 37, Article 39 and Article 41. So which of the following is correct? So the right answer for this question is option number C, that is Article 37. So if you will read the Article 37, then that provides Article 37 of the Constitution declares that the DPSP shall not be enforceable by any court, but the principles therein laid down are nevertheless fundamental in the governance of the country, and it shall be the duty of the state to apply these principles in making laws. So this is a statement from Article 37. So this is very important that you have to have idea about. So friends, this was the 10 important questions from part 4th of our Indian Constitution. So we'll come with another session. Till then, have a good day and goodbye. And friends, one more thing, that if you have any query regarding the SEBI Grade A Legal Officer examination, you can make comment. We will definitely try to come with that with the video which you want, right? So basically we are on our part trying to give you the best, but still if you have query, then you can comment. We will definitely make the video on that. So friends, I hope you guys have enjoyed the session. So we'll come with another session. Till then, goodbye and have a good day.